guys, welcome to a top 10 video, guys. Today we're going to do the top 10 best characters of the Twilight Saga Eclipse. So this is going to be my opinion on top 10 characters. I'll show them on the screen and what placement are they on. So this is the third Twilight movie now. We only have I'll announce it at the end. So I will tell you by the end of this video on the next Twilight film I'm going to be doing the top 10. So let's get to the 1 minute mark and all right. I'm waiting for the 1 minute mark. All right, let's begin. All right, coming in 10th place is Rosalito from what was it called? Eclipse. Yeah, she's a decent character in Eclipse. Well, I think she's a good character in Eclipse, but she wants to warn Bella about Bella being a human. I think that was I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while, but. Well, no, I actually have seen it recently. I actually forgot. I might have to rewatch these movies and probably do a remake in the future. Remake videos in the future. So yeah, Rosa. So yeah, she's a great character. So I'll put Rosalito in 10th place. Coming in 9th place is Carlisle. I think he's a good character. He did. I don't. Yeah, he's a good character, and he had some funny moments in the film, and yeah, I don't know much I have to say about him, to be honest. All right, coming in 8th place is Jasper. He's a lot better here than he was in Eclipse because not New Moon, because he's barely in it. In New Moon, he almost tried to bite Bella because of her blood. Well, when she got a paperclip, she was bleeding on her birthday, and then he tried to attack her, but Edward saved her. Okay, now let's talk about Eclipse. Eclipse, he was a badass in this one because he can. I remember that I think he was training in one of the scenes. I don't remember. I haven't seen it like in a week or two. So I think. So yeah, I think that is it for Jasper. Coming in 7th place is Jane. I actually liked her character, even though she's not in the movie much. But she is I really love Dakota Fanning. I've seen her in movies like The Cat in the Hat. Yeah, the Cat in the Hat is a masterpiece. Don't care what you all say, but yeah, back to Jane. Yeah, she's a pretty interesting character. I think she was one of the in New Moon, she didn't do much, but I do love Dakota Fanning as an actress. Just saying. But yeah, that is it for Jane. So coming in 6th place is Alice. Yeah, she's usually on the top 4, but this time I'm gonna place her in 6th because the reason why she's in 6th because she really did much in the film, but so I liked her character in this film, but She can be a little bit off in this film sometimes. And yeah, that's all I have to say about Atlas. But I'm gonna talk a little bit once we get to the final three. So let's begin now. Now coming in fifth place is Riley. I did like him as the villain. With Victoria, I'll get into Victoria next. So I think I liked her as a villain, but I mean, did I say her? I liked him as a villain, but he got wasted by the end of the film. So I did like this character, but yeah, that's all I have to say about Riley. All right, coming in fourth place, Victoria. Victoria's a lot better here than compared to Twilight and New Moon because she is a badass in this film. Especially in the final battle between Edward and what was it? When Edward fought Victoria at the final battle in the film. Yeah, that was badass. Not gonna lie. So that is it for Victoria. All right, let's get to the 7-minute mark. We need to get there because I want to talk a bit about Bella. All right, we know it's obvious what the top three is. So I'm gonna wait until the 7-minute mark, and we'll talk about it. All right, coming in third place is Jacob. Yeah, Jacob. He was my favorite character in New Moon, but I still like him in Eclipse. I need to rewatch it. I need to rewatch Eclipse. Maybe someday if I'll rewatch these movies, then I'll probably do a remake. But remake videos. But for now, I'm gonna talk about the final three. So yeah, Jacob, he is a badass in this film. Especially he won that one scene where Edward and Jacob got in each other's faces and fighting over Bella. But and then Bella's father, she breaks them up. I mean, he breaks them up, and then and then, and then Jacob, he in the final battle, he was a badass in that scene. And that one scene where he kissed Bella. Actually, he kissed her. He kissed her twice in this film. One time in the I forgot what was that scene. It was but I remember he kissed her, and then Bella just punched him. We'll talk about that later, but and then the second one was close to the end of the film, before the battle. He's trying to commit suicide, but he kissed. But Bella tells him to kiss her, and then that, that's all I have to say about Jacob. So so my my runner up is Bella Swan. She's usually in the second place in these lists. So Bella is she is a badass. She's always a badass in these movies. She's always a badass in these movies. So I think, and yeah, her character, she punched Jacob in the face during I think it was the middle of the film when he kissed her, and and then then she breaks her wrist, I think it was, and then she and then by the end, she accepted Edward's offer to marry her, and then she, in that final scene where Bella and Edward kissed, and then Bella accepted his rejection, was so great. So yeah, that is it for Bella. Number one is Edward. Yes, guys, I love Edward in this movie because he got into Jacob's face in the movie. And they were fighting over Bella throughout the entire movie. Yeah, that's what I forgot to mention about Jacob. Jacob and Edward always fights over her throughout the movie. Because which one? Oh yeah, there's a. All right, so I'll leave it hashtag Team Edward and hashtag Team Jacob. And right. What team am I? Team Edward, of course. But yeah, back to Edward. He really killed Victoria in this film. Yeah, guys. I was like, finally, he did it by the end of it in the most badass way possible. So yeah, that was a beautiful, and especially the ending where Bella and Edward kiss after he rejects. I mean, accept it. So yeah, that is it. All right, guys. So this could be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, I'll leave a hashtag Team Edward and Team Jacob on the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys in Breaking Dawn. Goodbye.